Hi everyone, and welcome back to the College Vine YouTube channel. Before we get started today, remember to subscribe below to make sure you don't miss any of our wonderful videos on the college applications process. And if you find this particular video helpful, go ahead and click like below and share it with your friends on social media. Let's dive straight into today's topic. Today we're going to talk about summer programs. There are lots of valuable ways that you can spend summers in high school. Those might be getting a job, doing a service project, or taking an extra class. And summer programs are another great option. Top summer programs in the country often draw a highly selective pool of applicants, and participating in them is a great way to showcase your talents in the college admissions process. To learn more about why summer programs are a great idea, how to choose a summer program, and a list of programs that will really turn heads on your application, you won't want to miss the information in this video. So first, let's discuss the 7 reasons why summer programs are a great way to spend your summer. Reason number 1 is that you'll form friendships and connections. So in high school, you're thrown together with people with whom you may or may not have too much in common. Summer programs allow you to meet truly like-minded people. Since there are many niche programs or more general academic-oriented programs, you'll have plenty of opportunities to meet folks who enjoy similar activities to you, which can be a great way to form friendships. Reason number 2 is you'll often get a glimpse at college life. So many programs allow you to live on college campuses in dorms. You'll get the true college experience there. You'll probably eat in the cafeteria, you'll take college level classes in real campus buildings, and in some cases, you might even be taking classes that are actually taught by the college's professors. Reason number 3 is that you'll gain experience and get to see your future career firsthand. Many summer programs specialize in particular disciplines or career paths. Often the classes are taught by professionals in those careers, and the programs sometimes incorporate site visits to real workplaces. These experiences can also be useful for networking, since you'll be able to meet professionals in the precise field that you might be interested in pursuing. One tip is to stay in touch with the professionals you meet, because they could very well become useful connections in the future for internships or general advice. Reason number 4 is that you'll learn new skills. So while there are many different types of summer programs, a common thread is that they're centered around learning experiences. You might learn skills that you can apply in your courses back home in high school, as well as skills that you can apply in your extracurricular activities. Since you don't need to worry about grades at these programs, even if you do receive grades, no one needs to see them in your college application unless you want them to. It's a good idea to try out something that you haven't had the opportunity to try or have wanted to try in the past in a pretty low-risk environment. Reason number 5 is that you might receive high school credit or placement. So you can sometimes use experiences to get a head start on courses that you need to take in high school. Additionally, if you're having trouble with placement in a particular class, a recommendation from a summer program instructor could help you get placed at the correct level for your skills. Reason number 6 is that you may earn college credit or advanced placement. In some cases, courses that you take in the summer might even earn you college credit or help you get placed in a higher level course once you get to college, which can save you both time and expense when it's time to go to college. If that's something you want to do, you probably want to check with a program coordinator. Ask them if others have gotten credit, what the procedure generally entails, how many colleges might recognize course equivalents, and any other questions that would help you to navigate the process. And lastly, reason number 7, you'll impress colleges. Attending an academic program demonstrates that you really enjoy learning, so much so that you want to spend your summer vacation immersing yourself in more learning experiences. It also demonstrates that you enjoy challenging yourself and that you're mature and ready for college, since you will have already experienced many facets of college life in your summer program. Let's talk about next how you know if a summer program is actually valuable for college admissions. So the high cost of attending a summer program can often be a barrier for students. For a family already putting money aside for college, the idea of spending thousands of dollars on a summer program is off-putting or in many cases impossible. In order to decide whether or not a program is worth it, students should do their research to find out if that given program will actually have a measurable positive impact on their application. There are 2 main indicators that you can use to assess the likely impact of a program on your application. Number 1 is the cost of the program, and number 2 is the competitiveness of its admissions process. Highest impact programs in general are those that are free and that have a competitive application process. So free programs have the highest impact on your application because the admissions committee can see that you did not pay to add an activity to your resume, which might be slightly off-putting. Getting into a prestigious program that accepts only a handful of applicants each year also shows the committee that you already possess valuable skills and abilities that would be useful to you if you joined them on campus. In particular, students can win points for choosing competitive summer programs that highlight their particular passions. So if a student has taken every single English literature class their school offers, pursuing a summer program in writing can demonstrate that they are really serious about a career in English or in writing. By contrast, if that same student attends a robotics program instead, despite not displaying any prior interest in robotics up until that point, the program might not fit as cohesively into your application and might be a bit less of an asset. Let's talk about programs that have a little bit of impact. These are programs that are not free, but do have a competitive admissions process that still may hold some sway in the college admissions committee. These sorts of programs demonstrate that you do stack up well against peers with similar interests, since you have indeed gained admission to a selective program. However, because these programs are not free, they are not as widely accessible, and therefore they're a bit less impressive because they likely have a smaller pool of applicants applying, because only those who can afford the program will actually submit an application. These programs are also a good opportunity to explore your interests and show your commitment to and interest in a given field. That brings us to lowest impact programs. Attending a summer program that is not free and that has non-competitive admissions will not demonstrate the same level of qualification to the admissions committee as the programs we've already discussed, since anyone who has sufficient financial resources can attend such a program. It's not really about merit. Though these programs likely will not boost your application, they still can provide valuable learning opportunities. You can try out a major or an area of study and gain experience in your fields of interest. And at the very least, these sorts of programs can allow you to get a feel for college life and build connections with students who share your interests. So now that we've covered kind of the basics of summer programs, let's actually talk directly about the top summer programs in the country. We'll go through one by one. First, let's talk about the Telluride Association summer program, often called TASP. TASP is a 6-week program that allows high school juniors from diverse backgrounds around the world to grow their sense of intellectual vitality, interpersonal awareness, and community responsibility. Attendees are intellectually curious and motivated learners who commonly go on to attend some of the country's finest colleges and universities. The most notable characteristics of TASP are that it's completely free. That includes the cost of tuition, books, room and board, and even travel if necessary. That eliminates any financial barriers that may prevent the brightest minds from attending TASP. Another top summer program is the Research Science Institute, or RSI. So the Research Science Institute, RSI, gathers 80 of the world's most outstanding high school students at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, in a free 5-week program where they can experience the research cycle in its full entirety. Combining on-campus coursework in scientific theory with off-campus work in science and technology research, RSI students produce individual projects that are guided by experienced scientists and researchers, culminating in written and oral presentations of their projects at the end of the summer. Another program is the Program in Mathematics for Young Students, or PROMYS. Founded in 1989, PROMYS is a 6-week program enrolling approximately 80 carefully chosen, mathematically gifted high school students between the ages of 15 and 19 at Boston University. Attendees of PROMYS are not treated as students, rather participants are thought of as true mathematicians. Throughout the program, these young mathematicians explore the field of mathematics, supported by their peers, counselors, research mathematicians, and more research scientists. Another program, the Summer Science Program, or SSP. The SSP is a 60-year-old program designed to help the future's scientists, doctors, engineers, and entrepreneurs realize their full potential. Providing participants with the role models, intellectually equivalent peers, challenges, and inspiration that they often find lacking at their home high schools, SSP immerses talented rising seniors from across the globe in experimental science. Throughout the intensive 39-day program, students will conduct a research project all the way from beginning to end. They'll take field trips, they'll listen to guest speakers, and perhaps most importantly, they will partake in a life-changing experience. Another program is Boys and Girls State. This was founded in 1935. The first Girls State was held 3 years later in 1938 by 2 Illinois Legionnaires. Boys and Girls State teaches high school juniors about the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of United States citizens, along with the structure of city, county, and state governments. This intensive 1-week program divides students into parties, elects officials, and works to carry out basic governmental functions such as writing, proposing, and passing bills. Other Boys and Girls State activities include legislative sessions, court proceedings, law enforcement presentations, assemblies, bands, choruses, and a bunch of other fun recreational programs. And then we have Boys and Girls Nation. So this began in 1946. Boys Nation has convened each summer to form a Senate in Washington, D.C., made up of representatives from the 49 boys states. Every U.S. state is represented with the exception of Hawaii. The first Girls Nation started in 1947. Each state sends 2 students who have completed their junior year and have at least one semester of high school remaining. They act as senators representing their state. Over the course of the week-long program, students gain first-hand experience of the inner workings of government. They listen to lectures, they participate in forums, and visit notable sites in the DC area. The highlight of the program for many Boys and Girls Nation senators is the opportunity to actually meet with elected officials from their home states. So this is great if you're interested in government or politics. Another program is Research in Science and Engineering, or RISE. RISE is a 6-week summer program for the nation's best and brightest scientifically minded high school juniors, and it's conducted at Boston University. Participants in the RISE program are afforded 2 tracks, Internship and Practicum. Students opting for the Internship track will gain hands-on experience with research projects and work under the mentorship of distinguished faculty, postdoctoral fellows, and graduate students. The Practicum track is focused on computational biology under the guidance of a BU instructor, and is ideal for students who prefer a slightly more structured form of study. Another program is the Minority Introduction to Engineering and Science, or MITES. MITES is a residential program, once again at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, in Boston. It's aimed at students interested in pursuing a degree and subsequently a career in science or engineering. Participants in the program are academically talented, and many of them come from underrepresented or underserved communities. Throughout this 6-week program, students develop the skills necessary for success in science and engineering, while also learning about the value and reward of acquiring advanced technical degrees, such as a master's or a PhD. MITES is free. The only expense students need to cover is their transportation to and from MIT. Yet another program is the Stanford University Mathematics Camp, often called SUMaC. SUMaC is a residential program at Stanford University for high-achieving students seeking to be challenged in mathematics and with a desire to learn about the latest in mathematical research and the application of mathematics across scientific fields. Throughout the camp's 4 weeks, participants will learn about advanced mathematics through lectures, guided research, and group problem solving. SUMaC culminates in a research project where participants present their research to their peers, gaining valuable experience in the communication of mathematics to a group, which is a vital part of a career in mathematics. Another program is the Science Internship Program, or SIP. The SIP at University of California, Santa Cruz gives approximately 150 high-achieving and driven students the rare chance to work and learn at a premier research institution. Now in its 12th year, this 10-week internship puts students into existing research projects while being mentored by UCSC faculty, grad students, and postdoc researchers. This program is ideal for rising juniors, and it's a fantastic opportunity for students interested in pursuing STEM to see scientific research truly in action at a large research university. Another program is Economics for Leaders, or EFL. This week-long program occurs at colleges and universities across the country, and it gives future leaders hands-on experience using economics in the decision-making process. EFL seeks to make budding leaders more effective by showing them how to use economic analysis when considering public policy choices. It also creates a deeper understanding of leadership and building leadership skills. The program is extremely competitive, with 2 applicants for every available space. Another program is the Summer Academy for Math and Science, or SAMS, S-A-M-S. SAMS is a 6-week residential program at Carnegie Mellon University for minority rising seniors and juniors with an interest in pursuing an undergraduate degree in a STEM field. Participants in SAMS can opt for one of 2 academic tracks. Both of those tracks are taught by the university's renowned faculty. They're science and engineering or computer science. No matter which track you choose, you'll gain a deeper knowledge and a better understanding of a variety of STEM fields through instruction and hands-on learning, which do seem to be a bit of a theme through these programs. Another program is the Hampshire College Summer Studies in Mathematics program. It's a long acronym, HCSSIM. Entering its 47th year, this program is a residential 6-week advanced mathematics program held at Hampshire College. Attracting participants from around the world, the talented students spend a large portion of their days engaged directly in mathematics, not just the results of math problems. With a mission to prepare and motivate high school students to pursue degrees and ultimately careers in mathematics, this program offers unparalleled faculty access to participants in the classrooms, but also at mealtimes and in the dorms. Another program that you might be interested in is JCamp. JCamp was founded in 2001 to address the lack of diversity in the media, and so it brings high school freshmen, sophomores, and juniors from a wide variety of cultural, racial, religious, and political, and more forms of diversity backgrounds together for 6 days of intense journalism training. You participate in sessions and workshops led by journalists employed by top media companies, and you get a hands-on training in broadcast, newspaper, magazine, photojournalism, and online media. You also get to produce media packages for the program's news site. JCamp is free if selected. The program covers the cost of everything from airfare to housing to meals. Another program is Mathily. It's serious mathematics infused with levity. It's a marvelous 5-week residential mathematics program at Bryn Mawr College. It's led by mathematicians that possess PhDs, and it's supported by grad and undergraduate students from Bryn Mawr. Participants in Mathily learn to improve their problem-solving abilities, hone their critical thinking skills, and they also get to meet other incredibly talented young mathematicians who they will work with on lots of advanced math problems. When not tackling topics such as combinatorial optimization, generating functions, information theory, knot theory, and Markov chain modeling, students will participate in program-wide discussions about college choices and career possibilities both in and outside of the field of mathematics. Another program is High School Honors Science Mathematics Engineering Program, HSHSP. Since 1988, the HSHSP has given rising high school seniors the opportunity to gain firsthand research experience in a university environment. Drawing talented and driven students from across the United States and its territories to Michigan State University, this 7-week residential program allows students to make connections with like-minded students from diverse backgrounds, build friendships, and increase their knowledge of science and mathematics while fostering a passion for the field. Yet another program, the Clark Scholar Program. The distinguishing characteristic of the Clark Scholar Program is that it's open to students in almost all areas of academics, from mathematics to music and truly everything in between. These students come from across the globe to Texas Tech University, and they're afforded the unique opportunity to gain hands-on research experience in their particular field while working one-on-one with faculty over the program's 7 intense weeks. Many of these students use their experience as Clark Scholars to shape their future college and career goals. The Clark Scholar Program is free for chosen applicants. The only cost that students are responsible for is their transportation to and from the program. This program is extremely selective. Only 12 students are chosen each summer. Another program that you might be interested in is the Notre Dame Summer Scholars Program. Over the course of an intense 2 weeks, rising juniors and seniors enrolled in the Summer Scholars Program are given a taste of life on a college campus. Participating in one of 22 fields of study, ranging from acting to world politics and power, summer scholars get a preview of college academics while earning 1 college credit for completing the program. Of course, there is much more to college than just the classroom. Summer scholars are encouraged to work together on coursework outside of class, and ample time is provided to sample the social or extracurricular side of college life. For more information about selecting the right summer programs for you, of these many options that we just discussed, don't miss the blog post that we've linked in the comments below this video. Or for more general guidance on applying to college, don't forget to visit us online at app.collegevine.com. That's all for today. Thank you, as always, for visiting us here at the College Vine YouTube channel. And if you're applying to college or a summer program this season, best of luck.